start recording. Alright. So, does anybody remember where we left off?
My very extensive notes. Little bitch gave us information about inappropriate undergrounds.
Yeah, that's basically it. So, yeah, I was gonna completely, avoid that because it was so long ago, but it made for a great intro into this, so I'm gonna bring us up to speed on where we finished.
Last I remember we were in the sewers, weren't we?
Per Chase's words. What? I can't hear.
Last I remember we were underground, we were fighting the bug things in the sewers.
Yes.
With the dam made out of bones
the spider
and shit.
things.
Yes.
How about spider bug things?
So, yes, Lil Bitch Nassius told y'all that some shit was going down. Go check it out. And you guys did. You found out it was bugs. I can't remember exactly the spell that Chase cast. I'm pretty sure it was Thunder Wave.
That cleared the bone pile?
Yeah, to blow it anyway. So, that kind of loosened everything up, and everything starts to cave in. So, y'all hightail it out of there.
I was like, I don't got anything for that.
Yeah.
Thank you, Chase.
Y'all just book it out of the sewer. And when you come out and collect your breath, you see a familiar figure walking down the road. It's Yeetle.
Yeetle!
But he's missing his cartoonishly large wagon.
No.
And he's kind of dragging his feet with his chin in his chest. And all he has is a satchel over his shoulder.
You okay? You okay, nobody?
Now I can hardly hear them, but I'm trying not to blow out my microphone over here.
Oh no, I can talk louder.
Do what?
Can you hear me now? 'Cause I can talk louder.
He keeps doing stuff as soon as he says something. Sorry. What?
Can you hear me now? Because I can talk louder.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeetle, what's wrong? My baby.
He looks up. He's like, "My friends," and he runs up to you guys.
Yeah.
He's like,
"Friends is a strong term, but okay."
He's like, "Glad I ran into you guys. Hoping to give you guys your gifts," and he starts rummaging in the bag, and he's like, "What first? That one's pointy, so let's get that one out of the way," and hands Christy the dagger. He's like, "One horseshoe," and kind of hands it to Kitty.
Yeah.
There's more of those. I just have to find them. Just more. Pulls a big tube out and hands it to the goblin. I think this is for you. Other big thing, a hammer for the paladin. There's the rest of the horseshoes.
No, Alex is a paladin. The rest of the horseshoe.
And he just tells you to hold your hand out, Chris. And he just dumps the beads into your hand. I think that's it. You guys can also take this. I won't be needing it anymore. It's a bag of holding.
Cool.
No, get in it.
It's like,
Get in a bag of holding? Yeah. Can I fit in a bag of holding?
Yes. Just barely. But yeah.
There's a whole bunch of math online about how much bag of holding holds. I don't like math. I'm just saying.
Like the amount of water that you'd have to put into it from a create water spell to actually fill the thing up.
Mm-hmm. I know that spell.
But yeah, he's like, I'd hate for the gifts that I've been waiting to give you to be collateral or payment, but I was actually hoping to run into y'all specifically so you can help me find my wagon.
Yeah, what happened?
So, it's 4 guys. I was actually on my way to get it enchanted so that if I lost it, I could find it. These 4 guys stopped me to buy some stuff, and while one distracted me, the other 3 hooked up and took off with it.
Oh, dear.
So,
your property.
So,
that sounds like a crime.
If I can ask for your help.
Yeah, of course.
Help
You give me things to blow things up. Of course I will.
Excellent.
Where did this take place then?
Getting the gift, we help.
It was just during my travels, but I did manage to track them down to where they took it. I just know I can't go in there by myself, and it's a part of the town that involving the full police wouldn't exactly go over well. I might not see my wagon for months while it gets impounded for evidence, so I'd rather it just be taken care of.
Ah, sneaky crime justice. I mean, justice. Only justice. We need to get them to help Yeetle.
Yeah, it was stolen without a warrant. We should get it back.
However you guys can get it back is fine with me. I just know if I go through the proper channels, I won't see it, and I'll just continue to be without business. It was my home. It's my entire livelihood, so until I get it back, I'm basically without anything.
Okay.
I think you've come to the right channel. He is the right channel.
I'm gonna open a private, ongoing public investigation.
Okay.
We can start a business. Kitty and Friends Private Eye.
It's our eye. Take it from them.
Take it from them.
So he's like, I'm not super familiar with magic weapons, but I think you have to, like, make out with them or something for an hour. I don't know.
I haven't made out with anything since that day in college.
I'm already wearing mine.
You nailed them to your feet while we're talking?
She has no chill. She has no chill.
I put them on my hoof and stomped until they adhered.
Okay.
Miles, get out of there.
Hey, well, you do make glue out of horses.
Ooh. No.
They,
I am not a horse.
But,
I am Kitty.
where this is at, only gets worse at night. So if we try to go there now, it would be kind of bad for all of us. So if you guys want, I know you guys are working for your friend at the Guild Pact, and you obviously just finished something over there. If you guys want to go spend the evening attuning to those new gifts and and talk to your employer, we can meet back up here tomorrow morning.
I think that's a good idea.
Sounds good to me. Gives me time to get coffee and another thing of coffee for the way here, and then coffee when I get here.
Samanthanax, you're gonna poop everywhere.
I've never pooped once a day in my life. You can thank the science for that.
Alright, so he
Snooping.
heads off to one of the taverns.
Alright, then. I guess we'll go back to the guild hall.
Yep.
Chris is still writing his private ongoing public investigation. Fuzzy, you seem very happy about the concept of justice. Good.
So everybody has their magic items and everything written down, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So I start off with charges, and then at the end of every day, I'll regain 1d4 of those. Can I only have 4?
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I want to know. I'm like, can I save them?
Oh.
So the whole sewer collapsed?
Yeah, that section. So there's a small crater where that whole area you guys were.
That stupid bone pile. How dare it collapse the sewers?
Yeah,
Not there.
Yeah, that was pretty much the only thing holding it up because the crawl had dug out the rest of like the structural integrity of it.
So it was their fault.
Yep. Of course, I don't.
Their fault.
Of course, I don't have the actual card itself saved. I'm gonna look that up real quick, Alex.
Thank you. I don't know what happened to it.
That's what I got up to go look for, but I didn't see it anywhere it could be.
Because I mean, it's in this book. I can just pull it up there, but I'd rather look it up, and I can just send you the link. Yeah.
I remember seeing it somewhere on that shelf over there. Actually, give me that box. I think I remember seeing it in that.
Here it is.
Keep
Found it?
loading.
She found it.
Okay, cool. I was gonna say, or I can just read it out, because this thing will not load for crap. Yeah, because I have the art saved on my drive, but not the actual card that I made. That's on the other computer.
I forgot I put it in a sleeve.
And they can't.
Alright. So, y'all, get to Nassius's office, and, he, as you, approach, he kind of holds his nose, because you guys were in the sewers.
Yeah.
Did you fart? Did you fart? Okay, you can tell us. I don't mind. He who smelt it has done dealt it.
Judging
Sorry.
by your
Kitty's tummy is very upset.
judging by your aroma and the fact that you're here, I'm assuming you got to the bottom of what was going on down there.
Oh, we got to the bottom of something, and then the bottom became the top because the ceiling opened up.
Oh,
Whoops. He did a big boom, and all the bones went, and then the walls went. So.
Ah, I see.
That was exactly
Something crazy happened down there. Don't know really what.
You need to go.
What was down there that is no longer?
What were those things called?
A nest of bugs. Very creepy,
Yeah.
very crawly.
Were
The
they
Gruul.
the crawl? Oh,
Yes, the creepy crawlers.
okay. That makes perfect sense. Seems like the Golgari are getting closer to the surface.
Not them.
And I guess they were taking stuff before it was prime for them. Well, I'm glad you put a stop to that. That could have cost a lot more lives. The infrastructure cost is going to be a bit much, but
Better than the
That's
hammer
okay, the
delivery.
city will pay
yeah,
for it.
sacrifices.
I
Sacrifices.
put an invoice to the civil engineers responsible for the improper building practices that led to the collapse of the sewer ceiling.
That works too. That works too. So for your trouble, 500 gold apiece.
Hey.
Oh, thank you.
Woo!
I now have $6.95.
You get Kitty gold, don't you?
I do get Kitty's gold.
Kitty doesn't care for gold. Cares for glory.
He's very kind of jealous that, what's her name has a giant ass hammer though.
Yeah.
I had an idea.
Okay.
A custom
Wait,
saddle
wait.
for my back.
Hold on, hold on.
Listen.
I have to write this down. Kitty had an idea.
So that Samantha could ride a
It happened.
Amount of what?
Today.
Kitty
Um,
has an idea. Okay, go on.
special saddle. Can fit big arrow launcher thingy, Ballista. Yes. So that Samantha can ride and shoot.
You want to strap a ballista to your back.
Yes.
So you can write it.
Experiment 723. Kitty had an idea. Result. Good.
I'm assuming you'd want it to be 360 degree.
No, he'll shoot Kitty in the back of the head.
I don't know what you're talking about.
How many of those beads did I get again?
That's a good
I'm
question.
gonna give 25.
What's a handful of beads?
He's got very large hands. Touch him. Squeeze him. Love him.
He's run away.
Not me. Hey, Fuzzy.
Do you have the card, Chris?
Yeah, it doesn't tell me.
Infinite.
Infinite.
That's broken.
And
We'll say 8.
I like 8.
Because it says typically 1d4 plus 4 are found together, so we'll go 8. Also because they only
$1 million crown, sorry.
last a minute, and so for it to be comparable to like what everybody else got, that's gonna be like basically an item they get to keep forever, and yours is like expendable. But I will say probably by the end of this session, you might be able to craft them yourself. Because you can study stuff like that, and it's perfect for your detention style.
So that's what we were talking about last night. I'm just like maybe you'll be able to acquisition them from the correct authorities.
Right, yeah. So yeah. Y'all, Nassius is like, thank you. I'll contact you in the usual manner if I have anything else I need done.
None?
And y'all
Okay.
can, y'all have the rest of the day if you have anything in mind that you want to go try and find in the market, or if you just want to rest and start the next day.
Well, we gotta. I mean, we can whenever we rest, we can like be attuning to our thingy, right?
Right, yeah.
Okay. And the only person I usually like talking to is Yeetle to buy things from because he gives me things to throw that burn.
Right, but he doesn't have anything right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say like he doesn't have anything. So do y'all wanna like go to the marketplace or something, or are we good to sleep?
Basically, every precinct in the city has some kind of marketplace, so no matter where you guys are at, you'll be able to find some kind of vendor. If there's anything in particular y'all want, if you're wanting more healing spells, or
What about magic?
I couldn't hardly hear you.
Talk louder. So yeah, bring the mic closer.
Magic papers, round.
I could still hardly hear you.
Oh. Can you hear me now?
Just barely.
Hello.
There we go.
Hey,
You guys are just gonna have to play
hold
past the mic.
Right face.
Yeah.
I can't use them, but scrolls.
Scrolls.
Look at scrolls.
yeah, still look at scrolls. You like scrolls.
I mean, only the spellcasters will be able to use them. I think.
Yeah. I don't think if you can't already use a spell, you can't use a scroll.
Yeah, no. You have to have magic casting ability.
Does Christy want to do anything?
Okay. Whatever everyone else wants to do.
Christy?
I'm good. He's looking at something. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm just looking up scrolls just to make sure. Yeah. A spell scroll bears the words of a single spell written in mystical cipher. If the spell is on your spell class's spell list, you can read it and cast it without providing any material components. Otherwise, the scroll is unintelligible.
It looked like gibberish.
Yeah. And then, if it's on your class's spell list, but of a higher level than you can normally cast, you make a spellcasting ability check where the DC is 10 plus the spell's level. So, yeah.
I mean, I would like scrolls. There's some scrolls.
For what?
I don't know, more spells.
They're expensive.
You have kitty's money.
No, that's for apps.
I have some money. Okay, well, I've lived in the city. What is the general price of a scroll? Would I remember?
That is a good question.
I'm gonna look for an axe.
Keep the Dungeon Master Guide by me this time. Let me see if that is in the index. 139.
Here's my whole friend.
Talk to you again. Tell me about your mom.
I think
She's doing.
I think the new Trolls thing is available to rent on demand.
I want to watch Trolls.
World tour.
Let's see. I need to bring back up exactly what I just closed.
Where's the undo help? I'm an idiot button.
So,
My button on the computer was called undo help. I'm an idiot.
I think it's just a power button.
so it's gonna vary depending on what you want. So a scroll that contains a cantrip or a first level spell is a common rarity. Second and third is uncommon. Fourth and fifth are rare. And then common can cost anywhere from 50 to 100. Uncommon 101 to 500. And then rare 501 to 5,000.
Yeah, that's a lot. And I already have basically every damaging cantrip possible.
Right.
So last night whenever I leveled up, instead of taking the ability score improvements, I just took a feat. So I got Spell Sniper and I got more cantrips.
Yeah, that'll work.
So yeah, no scrolls. So would I be able to find like a store or vendor, like an artillery, like bombs and throwable shit? Or is that just Yeetle?
No, the Shatter Gang brothers supply most of Ravnica's pyrotechnic
I like pyrotechnics.
suppliers, so
Such a thing as a firework grenade.
yeah.
Someone fireworks at people.
Borderlands?
Porque no.
Why not? No. Why? Why not? Okay, no.
I don't know Spanish.
See if there's anything already like that.
If not, we'll just move out.
It's called Fireball.
Yeah, I was gonna say, unless you actually want to send harmless firecrackers at people, it'd be better to just throw an alchemist fire.
Did they sell those? Because I need. Wait, do I have more of those? I think I used all of it.
I don't think you did.
Yeah, no, I only had the one alchemist fire, and I think we ended up setting Kitty on fire. Yeah. Because I attached the.
to the javelin. Yeah.
Yeah, we attacked the javelin and then Kitty got set on fire. It was cool though.
What's good times?
It furthered my research very, very much so. Kitty doesn't burn. Good news.
Doesn't burn yet.
Yet.
Yes. Oh yeah, I forgot I have a jar of smelly poo water. I forgot I took a fucking like sample of the sewer water.
That'd make a good tracker trap.
That'd make a good just throw it at people in their face and then set it on fire. I bet it's flammable.
No, it's water.
It's this city.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, though.
I've been in the sewers many, many a times. Things catch on fire and collapse.
That's you.
But no, it's not just me. I have very bad luck with things just tending to catch on fire around me. It's called spontaneous combustion. It's a law of science.
Hey, Kitty, do you want to go look for an axe?
Yay.
It was headed on Harrison. We heard yeah, and then it just switched over to you.
Let's see. What kind of axe?
Big.
Big.
So two-handed, I guess.
Well, so are you gonna want to use your shield still, or?
I would
No. For Kitty.
Yes,
Right.
I already have a shield and a one-handed battle axe.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, where'd Mama go?
Could find bigger axe.
Could find better axe.
I'm fine. I like.
Hi, Chase.
Yeah, what's up? You're good.
Then am able to hold shield and big axe in the same hand.
No.
I tried to find that too, and I could not find that feat, Keith. So,
Man,
I think that's just a Diablo thing, Keith.
well, I think the one you found was a homebrew too, because I did find one like that, but it was under a homebrew category.
oh man.
Yeah. Because, yeah, somebody was like, my character wants to wield a glaive in one hand and a shield in the other.
God.
And they were like, that's kind of stupid. like stupid good. And they're like, I can understand if you wanted to wield a great sword instead of, like, a long sword, but, like, upgrading from a D8 to 2D6 is kind of stupid.
Right, I have a question.
Yeah.
If I were to somehow get Kitty an extra arm, would she be able to wield a two-handed weapon and a shield?
If you were a Simic hybrid, you probably could.
I know some people. I think. I know 1D4 idiots.
They're called lab assistants.
Lab assistants.
Potato, tomato.
But no, yeah, where is it?
Oh my god.
Where did it go?
I know one D.
Here we go. You could find a +1 battle axe for 500.
Look,
That's up to you, Kitty. You make all the important monetary decisions.
God,
man, better axe.
You want better axe.
He
Alright.
does not care how minusculely better it is.
That's his 500.
Plus
If
one's
you
plus
want-
one.
Okay.
By the way, this is my mini for Kitty.
It's not the actual kitty that's been running around.
Well, I was gonna say he is a barbarian, so he gets extra attack at level 5. So that plus one does kind of matter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Chase, you said you wanted to find some more alchemist fire.
The lag was beautiful on that.
Yes, please.
Give me a persuasion check.
Or
Am I persuading them for the cost?
Yeah, they see an Izzet goblin and they know that the things they can do with alchemist fire, so they're kind of reluctant to sell it to you and try to upcharge you.
16.
Yeah, they're like, okay, we'll give you fair price for him then. So
I promise, I swear on my tiny, shriveled little goblin heart, I will not kill anyone related to you.
sounds fair. It's 50 gold apiece.
What's that?
Take 6 up.
6 of them? Okay.
Question about that +1 battle axe. Is that to hit or to the damage?
Both.
So it's a +1 to the amount of damage I do and the chance to hit?
Yes.
Fucking sweet, man.
Yeah, that's where I was just like, plus one's plus one, you know?
Yeah.
Especially with the extra attacks. Like,
No, it's this HDMI cord.
Okay.
It's kind of stupid.
Hey, Harrison. Remind me how much damage the Alchemist Fire does again? Or is it in this... Would it be in this Guildmaster's guide that we have here?
No, it wouldn't. But I have it pulled up right in front of me. It's 1d4. 1d4 fire damage at the start of each of its turns, and then it has to either be extinguished by something else, or it has to make a DC 10 dexterity check to extinguish the flames.
Okay. Cool. Fire.
Anybody else want anything else?
I just want to make sure that Keith's got his attack bonus and stuff right. Because that's in addition to his dexterity and proficiency bonus, right? Or not, I mean strength and proficiency bonus.
Harrison helped me get all that set up last time I was there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, Keith,
Just add one of those.
Keith, your strength is a +4, right?
Yes.
So you
My
should be at
proficiency
a you should be at a +8 to hit with that, and then +5 to the damage.
Yes.
All right.
Jesus Christ.
And then
Attack bonus.
That's your, what is that? That's conquer, so that's dexterity plus your proficiency bonus 3 plus 3.
Yeah.
Is your,
Okay.
yeah. Hey Harrison,
yeah.
for daggers, do they still count as melee even if you throw them?
No, if
For the damage.
For what?
For damage.
For the damage, not the attack bonus, but the damage bonus.
No, it would be Dex.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, kitty back again.
Right, so while we're at the market, I would like to look for one more thing.
Go to market.
Go to market. Go to market. Is there I don't know, some sort of ballista backpack here?
Not really. That's something you probably have to craft on your own.
Do we need a saddle to ride the kitty?
Well, kitty, I tried.
You have your mortar.
Question. Am I strong enough to use a ballista as a crossbow?
No.
Ballistas are like the size of you.
Kitty
But
never
I-
said he was smart, he was just very strong.
Yeah. Can we get Kitty a saddle? Because I can be the ballista.
Wait. Harrison might have something. Hold on.
Well, I was gonna say you wouldn't be. Your arms aren't long enough to operate a ballista and hold it at the same time.
But we have small goblin.
Right.
I would like to not be the one to cock the ballista. If I'm not the one also
No.
because I will end up
Fire
being
goblin
a ballista.
from ballista.
I will work on making your dreams a reality for the next one, but I don't think y'all will be able to do this on the yeah.
Oh, while we're here, can we get Kitty a saddle though? If she doesn't mind, I would like to ride her because I have a mortar.
There is a saddle of the Cavalier magic item. While in this saddle on a mount, you cannot be dismounted against your will if you're conscious, and attack rolls against the mount have disadvantage.
I say go for it.
That's cool. How much is that?
For the sake of it, I'll say that it's... because it's anywhere from 100 to 500.
Come roll a d10.
Yeah, let me see here. Roll a d6. It's a 1, so you can get it for just 100 gold.
Done.
It's worth it. Let's use it.
Two.
Huh?
There's a key for that too. By the way, next time you
Case can fire spells off my back.
I'm getting you a saddle, Kitty. I'm tired of walking.
430 gold left.
I mean, considering one of my steps is 100 of yours,
Add that to your inventory.
So.
I am equipping and attuning. Well, I can only do one at a time, can't I? Or shoes or sap.
Well, the saddle doesn't require attunement. It doesn't say.
Oh, sweet, cool.
Yeah,
Smack that jump.
because normally it's for the horse that you're putting it on, not the horse person. So yeah, it just does its thing.
It is both. Uh-oh, baby.
Since Alex already has a +2 hammer, does she want a different shield or some different armor?
Hey, baby. Armor. Right now, she is wearing... Are you wearing armor?
Are you naked?
Naked.
Naked.
Here. I run through all my eggs. I believe I'm sitting here smashing A and just crafting.
Yeah, she's wearing chainmail.
Alright, so, there's quite a few options. There's, she can upgrade it to, adamantine so that, it ignores crits.
There's most of it's melee attacks.
She could upgrade it to mithril, if I can find it. Yeah, she can upgrade it to mithril. A mithril chain shirt or breastplate can be worn under normal clothes, and if the armor normally imposes disadvantage on dex checks or has a strength requirement, the mithril version of the armor does not.
That's really cool.
There's also a sentinel shield. While holding this shield, you have advantage on initiative rolls and perception checks.
Oh, that's very nice.
And then she can also just get a +1 shield if she wants to add a static +1 to her AC.
With the amount of damage that you can do with that big ass hammer, I'd say the Sentinel Shield. Because you get advantage on initiative rolls and perception checks. Or advantage on initiative and perception. The Sentinel Shield, yeah.
What are you doing, Dojo? Oh, great.
Jeez.
Oh. Oh! You're just gonna move that over here?
Oh. That's not too bad.
Oh, I forgot about snacks.
No, you didn't. You push it so your legs don't
Oh, I just want one of those.
40.
Come on, Gordy, get under. Now that you're under there, Pudgy, come here.
How would she's out? She's like a little gopher.
Like a little gopher.
Oh, good job, buddy. You were so good at it. Come here. No, I'm not gonna beat you, I promise. Come here. Let me pet you, you little shit. Oh, yes, he was a good boy. Yes, it was a good boy.
So did you hear the other armor options?
Houston is. Fuck yeah, yeah.
I just want that cheap cracker plate.
Yeah. There's salsa and chips. I am horny.
Well then, I feel awkward now.
He had a sandwich.
It's grilled cheese, bitch.
Can I try? Very delicious.
Do you want to get anything? Bracers of
I
archery?
have perfected my skills of eating fake food.
The first part's redundant. You gain proficiency with longbow and shortbow, but you get +2 bonus to damage rolls on ranged attack made with the weapons.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it this it's not bad.
100 gold. A D6 really likes you guys.
Yeah! They're having a sale at the market today.
Yeah.
They're scared.
We gotta move these magic items there.
Yeah, it's bracers.
He just walks up and everyone's like, get rid of your inventory now!
Archer bracers?
Yeah, bracers of archery, yeah.
Archer bracers? I had already started writing it.
Archer bracers, archer bracers.
Well, that would have helped with my experiment. What? How much crime can I get away with by manipulating Raegan? Oh,
I
itchy
think any
eyes.
dopey is supposed to be Alex right now.
Um,
Any dope is
I need
supposed to be
patches
Alex.
of them.
There's also Weapon of Warning. Magic weapon warns you of danger. While it is on your person, you have advantage on initiative rolls. In addition, you and any of your companions within 30 feet of you can't be surprised, except when incapacitated by something other than non-magical sleep. The weapon magically awakens you and your companions within range if any of you are sleeping naturally whenever combat begins. That's nice.
That was shit.
Interesting. Seeing the 30 is not making me any less hungry.
So, you said one of the armors, something about strength?
What'd she say?
One of the armors, something about strength
Myth armor.
for her, I think.
And
Oh,
you need like
there's the
dex.
mithril armor that makes it to where if it requires a strength, certain
Oh.
strength score, you don't have to meet that. But I think your strength is high.
You're just unlimitedly strong for that
You
armor.
can yeet.
Yeah, whatever.
Shield.
Really, the point of it being mithril is the fact that it removes the disadvantage on dexterity, on stealth saves in particular, stealth checks. Because I'm pretty sure yours does. Because you chink, 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 chink.
We have a cookie sheet that you just put on top of it.
Harrison,
Yeah.
a light crossbow is still two-handed, right?
Yes?
Okay.
Light, yeah, because there's a hand crossbow and then the light crossbow, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the hand crossbow is effectively a pistol, and then you have to have an empty hand to reload it. But yeah, the light crossbow is two-handed. Yeah.
That's your feet. Okay.
How much for that sentinel shield?
Let's see. I'm not using that D6.
Miles.
Ooh, that's a 6. That's a reroll. That's a reroll. 5. Okay, so it would be 500.
Where's your snack?
How much gold does Kitty have left?
I'm a coach video left. $50.
I cannot help.
I can help.
It's
What
okay.
kind of weapon you're trying to go?
I was gonna, it's something
Who
like
needs help?
Well, no,
I hope people that don't have shit like
What
that.
else did you
Do
spend your
that.
money on?
Pulled. You get pulled.
Money in one go.
Oh.
I'll get it.
Oh,
Okay.
just getting it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Snapple.
A wild Jody has appeared.
Yeah, no, he has this giant spread of snacks over here.
And they're all for me, because Chris can't reach them.
I can reach. No, it's fine.
And that shield so gives me like +2 AC, right?
Yeah, it works as a regular shield, but then you
Jody.
also get advantage on initiative and perception.
No, don't do that. What do you more?
Cheese and crackers. That's all I want.
Quackers.
You're gonna use that and then the meat. Which meat do you want more?
Love it.
Yeah.
Everybody done with their shopping?
Get off that!
I mean, I got 50 gold.
And
By a
actually,
nickel.
can I barter with the shopkeep about the shield because I'm so stinky?
You have disadvantage on bartering.
Okay.
Do what?
She doesn't have bartering. He said she has disadvantage on bartering.
Oh. No, yeah, give me a persuasion check.
She's dinky bitch.
Another charisma-based character trying to get cheaper loot.
Hey?
Eight.
8,
Hold on, boys.
13.
13. Okay. He, it's like, you're like, how about 400? He says, how about 450? And you say, how about 425? And that's where he agrees.
He's like, how about 426? Like, how about 425 and a half? And he's like, how about you go home?
How about 400 and you get to keep all your limbs?
You know.
Oh.
Yeah, the barbarian just. Are you sure about that?
No, that's what Chris on the fucking alchemist fire. He was gonna like stand behind me with like just papers. I'm like, oh, I wouldn't need that. I was gonna threaten them with magic.
I'll wreck your shit!
I will explode it on fire.
That's called intimidation, not persuasion.
You will thank me for it.
Yeah, that shield does not require attunement, so it's just what it is. So yeah, anything else?
Nope.
Going once, going twice.
No.
Sold. Okay, I think I'm done with this for now. I'm gonna leave it here
Now
just in case.
Samanthanax and Kitiara take baths.
Hi!
Did you smell like ash?
She's trying to get Kitiara to take it back. That smells like gas.
I know.
Hold you down.
I stealth the sewer. No, only Isha can do that.
Isha Golga.
So y'all,
I'm gonna take a rest on the street.
I was gonna say you don't have to do it here. Y'all can go back to your respective guild homes and attune, rest, and then meet back up with Yeetle in the morning.
This is how I attune.
Go for the fort again.
What you think?
I really didn't write this one down because I already had a dagger.
Oh.
So I'm guessing I would just take my attack bonus and stuff here and just +1 it because it's a +1, 2 and my rolls on here.
Yeah. Did you change it?
I remember to afterwards. Because I've changed my proficiency on them. I was like, I have proficiency with these.
Right. Well.
On the attack bonuses.
Yeah.
Not the damage.
Yeah. Okay.
I was like, shit.
So you all meet Yeetle back at the same spot. He's like, we're headed to Precinct 6. That
Can we stop at the old Starbucks on the way?
No.
Please.
You should have had some of the continental breakfast.
But the eggs were dry.
Oh my god, are they? The gas station always has dry eggs.
Oh yeah. But it's like we're headed to Precinct 6, that side of town. So be on your guard. There's always weird folk over there.
Weirder than
We are weird
Samanthanax?
folks.
Probably as weird.
Okay. I can
Yeah.
deal with it.
So y'all start heading that way. A guy in a brown coat with wiry gray hair steps out from an alley. Hello, weary traveler.
Oh, Jesus.
That's great.
Oh. What you want, old man?
Looking to enter Foundry Street, eh?
Oh my god.
I've seen many a traveler enter and none return.
Oh.
I'm gonna crawl up on Kitty on her saddle and just let us pass. Oh.
Go right ahead.
Oh,
got anything
okay,
to say?
that was easier than I thought.
No, just words of wisdom.
And they are.
No, I think he's just crazy. Did you just say vote?
Don't. Don't. Just don't.
Just out.
Look, buddy, my wisdom is 18. I think I got
As you
According to the sheet, I am very smart.
as you continue, another seemingly distressful citizen, dressed in head to toe with just about anything you can imagine from under the kitchen sink, walks out.
Dobby?
Hello, my name is Boneless. And just kind of like holds out his hand.
Stop.
Psych!
Oh.
Got him.
It's even better because none of us offered to shake his hand.
Do what?
We
should
should
write
really try.
Oh. Yeah, you guys couldn't see Christy. She was offering to shake the hand.
Oh,
Psych! Got him. And he just kind of like scatters off.
That was weird.
Meanwhile, Yeetle is just like.
I know these people. I know these people.
Hello? I think the neighbors are here.
Probably close the window.
Penny.
It's different people again.
Different people again.
I think he's... Oh. We're the same people from yesterday.
In a different car?
Yeah. Yeah, they left the back door unlocked all night.
Yeah. I don't know. Crazy shit going on next door. Penny, thank you.
I was like, that's the background noise of Foundry Street.
Yeah, it's just Penny growling. What the hell is that? I don't know. Boneless is like, that's my left kidney. It does that sometimes.
Why is it out of you?
It's not. It's still in there. Just sometimes it gets hungry. I don't know.
I think you should see a doctor. I know many, many doctors who definitely still have their license.
Definitely.
Modern medicine is a hoax. It's all a ploy for Big Pharma.
I can assure you, none of it is either modern or medicine.
Virginia has good nip prices. I'll be over to buy it. I have 160,000.
It took me a second to understand. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, as y'all go, Yeetle brings you up to a warehouse. Dun, dun, dun. If you guys want to be in a different order, just let me know. That's just how I threw it down. I was like, assuming the Paladin wants to go in first.
I'll take the
Put me
rear.
on top of Kitty.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be fun.
This one?
Yep. And there it goes. That lag.
Trying to hide our taskbar. Because it's like the only thing it's hiding the stuff. There we go.
Oh, it's too low on you guys' screen.
Yeah,
Okay.
that works. We can see now.
Yay! So yeah, he's like, this is the place. Like I said, there was the 4 guys, but I don't know what else could be in here.
Soon to be dead.
Do what?
Nothing.
7?
Nothing.
They were all dressed in red and black, so you can probably guess what that means.
Rakdos.
Yeah. Clowns. Clowns.
Just kobolds. Definitely kobolds.
I really don't want to know what a cult has use of my product for, but you could probably imagine.
The carnival folk are probably being stupid and eating it.
The now that I think about it, the Gore House Club isn't too far from here, so it might be for that.
Courthouse, got it.
Yeah.
What the hell is a gore house club?
Somewhere you'd probably like to go.
Exactly what you think it is.
Yeah, okay. I am not into maiming and dismembering.
Dismembering?
That's not sound fun.
Yeah, unfortunately these are, and I'm assuming that they're gonna use my stuff in some of their sick shows.
Well, we cannot have them using it for that purpose. We can only use it for our own legal purposes.
There, I put myself back up there.
Okay,
Yeetle's
little Eryn, look at that. Your tiny little bot.
Yeah, so I don't cover the map. But other than that, he's like, I'll keep watch to make sure nobody else shows up.
Say that again? Sorry.
Yeetle just says, I'm gonna go back out to the edge of the street and keep watch so nobody else shows up.
Be careful. Be safe. I'm gonna kiss him on the top of the head from Kitty's saddle.
He's kind of like,
A treat.
I gave you one kiss as a treat. Remember? No. No, good.
Onward, Kitty!
right. So, as you guys walk up to the door, which is what Alex is standing in front of, it really only has like one small window, like a factory door would, that you can look through. And that is all that you see, is just a pile of boxes. The outside is 5 foot tall, and then this 3 section across is stacked on top of it to 10 feet.
Okay.
So it's, the squares are boxes and then the circles are barrels.
Okay. There's a puppy in there! We have to get in!
So,
Is the door
how do you-
unlocked?
yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. How do you guys want to enter?
With authority.
We're here on a public-private investigation.
A private public investigation.
Sorry, my verbiage is off.
I have a
King
warrant.
Doran.
Why don't we check and see if it's open first? Is the door unlocked?
He does have a warrant. Warrant of I can be here.
So the paladin just tries the handle normally.
Yeah.
Okay, it opens.
Alright,
See?
let's go.
It's not breaking and entering, you neutral douchebag.
Break anything, so it's just entering.
how do you
Is
guys
this
want to
warehouse privately or publicly owned?
do what?
Is the warehouse privately or publicly owned?
It's not under any records.
I claim it. I would like a
That
deed.
means it is abandoned property.
Okay.
I have no
Under
concept
the
of
rights of Raegan says that I can do what I want. I claim it.
If there's no records for it, then I'm gonna write a deed for Chase.
Laboratory, laboratory, I got a laboratory.
Guys are trespassing. But
Warehouse deed.
so which D20 am I?
You're under Chase, so technically you're also the blue one.
Okay.
Penny, thank you.
Yeah, no, you move the blue one because I'm riding on you.
The blue and red one.
Yeah, on the far right.
Yeah, the far right one.
Okay.
Property in precinct.
Well, for them it should be the left, right?
That's right on our screen.
Yeah.
Oh, well then I can flip this back. I thought it, cause like I'm seeing my camera and I was trying to make it so that it would look the way it should for y'all, and on my view of my camera it is, but if it's on the right, which is how it is on my OBS, I can flip it back.
Now it's on the left.
Okay, cool. Well then that actually works better for me. Because that's how it actually is in real life. Okay.
Ownership of said property will be.
Have a laboratory. I'm gonna have a laboratory. I'm gonna blow up so many things.
So, Alex, you're in the door. So, how do you want to move?
How
Do
I
I see
feel it.
anyone?
Correct.
Okay. Change it accordingly on my. I'll change my name accordingly.
I didn't hear what Alex said.
Yeah, shut up. Do I see anyone in the immediate vicinity?
How much you pay?
No, all you can see is those boxes in front of you.
Alright.
And my hug.
So the three across the middle there are at 10 feet?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go in to the left corner. Like gonna go up one and over two. And kind of like peer around those boxes, like crouching, so I'm not over top.
Okay. Can you move him?
Where's you want to go?
To your left and then down 2. All right. Wait for it to load.
Yeah.
Right there. And you see
Ta-da!
this. So you see the rest of the warehouse. You have some other boxes over here. Yeetle's wagon, and then more stuff just piled in the back.
Very nice.
Moving product and crates out of Yeetle's wagon, you see 4 Rakdos lackeys, and sitting atop Yeetle's wagon, kind of like it's a throne, you see a fiendish figure, wings and a spaded tail, crimson red skin with black tribal tattoos.
A whore.
That's cool as shit. It's a bitch.
That's really cool.
She's gonna die.
He gestures towards the lackeys. Hurry up, we have to move this product before the show tomorrow night. Also, I guess I need to flip this one back too. There we go.
Can I just walk up in there with my deed to the place now? I own this, they need to vacate. This is my building. I paid a whole gold for it, and a nice hub.
If that's what you want to do.
Kitty?
Yeah? I guess I'm gonna walk in and make myself. What?
Wait.
Hold on.
Don't do that.
Okay, told me I can't do that.
Okay. Never mind.
I'm gonna go back to the entrance and explain the situation to the group. Y'all, there's a freaking demon in there.
There's a what?
A demon.
A demon.
Is it big?
Let me see your
It's the D.
Is it a big demon? Tiny
Anybody
demon?
give me Alex, you describe it to them in detail like how I said it?
Yeah.
Okay, then anybody can give me a religion check.
Religion.
8.
7.
Please, we're
Dick.
You have a -2.
That was.
Yeah.
17.
All right.
Okay, that's way better.
Yeah.
Mild. No.
Raegan is like, so normal human shape.
Yeah, it's humanoid.
It's probably a Cambion.
A what now?
Oh, what?
They're kind of like tieflings in the sense that they're, have fiendish bloodline, except it's more like the exact point a demon fucked a human.
Ah.
Because, like, tieflings are, like, kind of deluded. This guy, is probably actually the son of a major demon.
Like the mulatto cookie of demon children. Half and half.
Which is why he still has, like, the wings and the blood red skin rather than
Human skin.
like
Bones.
like tieflings are like blue and purple and stuff, and they only
Yeah.
have the tail and
Well,
some horns.
Miss Paladin, lady, sir, I forgot your name. So, from what you have described, it sounds like he's a little bitch. And he is in possession of what we want. And he is in my building!
Is Yeetle with us?
Ow.
He's out watching the street. He's making sure nobody else comes.
Feel like
Being
a
a
decent
good kitty
ways away from us.
Do what?
Do what?
Feel like a decent ways away from us.
A decent ways away.
I mean, like 100 feet.
I'm gonna run over there and ask why Rakdos demons are stealing his stuff.
Like I said, a lot of stuff in there goes boom, so they probably want it for one of their shows where they blow each other up.
Big boom.
Let me.
Which is totally okay to blow each other up, but only in a scientific setting. They're not even taking notes!
Let me see if I can actually find the image that I'm thinking of.
Like, Alex, picture like the game Chase Wins. That's what Rakdos does, but on a larger scale. couldn't find it sometimes.
Did you buy them before you?
Oh yeah. I need
How about nips?
to. Hello, Miles.
Kitty.
It's a big kitty boy.
Say hi. Green.
No.
Come on, messenger, load.
Review one more of their speakers.
Just take it forever.
See? Ooh. Here, I got my nips for the sleep.
Ah, fuck. There's
Now I know why it's like you should probably, if you're gonna do this, you should probably hardwire your thing to the road, to the modem.
It's not a big, but you can still see, right?
Miles says hi by chewing on the mic.
All right, maybe, hopefully.
Miles, you are a cat.
Did that picture come through to game night for y'all?
Yeah.
That is what they do.
They just blow holes in each other. That's why I like them.
The charm of that demon Rakdos is nothing to be trifled with. He can even convince people to do that, so they have a lot of reasons to take my
I
stuff.
mean, so can I. I've convinced many of people to let me, participate in my experiment.
They consented.
Only after vigorous coaxing.
Yeah.
Yes.
No. According to the law. According to the law.
Sex and love. That's 50 more nips.
I'm still full on board of Kitty walk me in there.
I mean,
You're riding on that. Hear ye, hear ye.
maybe travelers.
Get out of my house.
You are intruding upon my laboratory. Please leave or be exploded.
I'm down to watch this.
I'm down to watch this.
If you think that's a good idea, then go for it.
Easy.
Maybe that'll
You
give
wanna
you
go in
a
there?
clear path to the mic.
Oh.
Huh? Alright, let's go. Onward! Hold on. Onward!
Where am I moving?
Yeah, you can, you have 80 feet of movement, so wherever you want to go, Keith. Four, five, six, seven, 8.
Each square 10 or 5.
10, 11. It's 5. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
And stand at the corner of the boxes.
Nice. Here? Well, I'm not on the screen now. Really?
Oh.
Like there?
Yes.
Okay.
I was gonna say, you can quite literally make it to the middle of the room between all of them. Like, right here. Let's see if that's the same spot my mouse is at. Yeah, you could literally make it to right there.
we going there?
Yeah.
Where is it going? Goblin got thrown. Goblin got thrown. Goblin got thrown. No.
Where does everybody else want to move in the meantime?
Alright, I want to go right here just to watch.
Okay.
Get the fuck out!
I don't know where Raegan wants to go.
Same spot, opposite side.
Same spot, opposite. Okay. My hands
And
like
you-
creaky and shit.
You can,
Same spot as you, but opposite side.
Like. I think she meant here.
where do you mean, Alex?
Right there?
Where Christy is, on the other side.
Where you are, but on the other side.
Oh.
I was gonna say, you can also, climb the boxes, like, in theory, you could climb the back of the boxes up behind that other stack.
Good.
Yeah. So y'all could be, like, on this barrel or the other squares back there.
I have
I'm good.
I have a warrant to get out. Like,
Where's Chris going?
You want to go on top of the boxes?
Yeah. One more. Like, can I climb up on the boxes?
You can go all the way to the top, yeah. You have exactly enough movement for that. Yep.
1, 2, 5.
Yeah.
Middle one's 10.
Yeah, can I go up?
Yep.
Going up.
Alright. So, everybody's okay with that? Alright. And then, so like, these are 5 foot tall, and then another, another 10-foot box on top of them for each of these, like, triangular stacked ones. And then, Yeetle's wagon is, like, 8 foot tall. So,
Can I ready an action?
yes.
Can that action be a spell?
I believe so.
Let me see what you want.
Yep, if you ready a spell, it must have a casting time of 1 action, and you must concentrate on it until you release it.
Okay.
What is
No.
what is going to be your trigger for that action?
If they make any attack against any of our party.
Okay. Gotcha. So, Kitty and Samanthanax ride in. Hear ye, hear ye.
Get the fuck out! Do I need
That's
to tell you
the wrong one.
what spell it is? And where I'm casting it?
Not until you do it. Nope.
Okay.
Hear ye, get the fuck
So,
out.
well, yeah, whatever you want to say, Chase.
And as we said, hear ye, get the fuck out.
So I am my laboratory, and also, that's my car. Get it. Well, technically, it's not your card. We're getting it for me to give to someone else. Thank you.
the where is my? Because that's
You
that.
cannot feed, but it says get out.
What did I make my hotkey for this? I don't know. I'll just click on it. The Cambion just kind of seems stunned that somebody would just waltz in here. And the 4 Rakdos thugs are kind of like in the middle of putting stuff down. They just kind of stop, like
Boss.
they like finish what they're doing and then just kind of like, okay.
I'm sorry. Do you have someone else's intestines in your ears? I said get out.
Cambion kind of stands up on the cart, yeah, wagon.
I'm gonna stand up on Kitty when he does that.
He said, we won't be going anywhere.
This says you will. Go to sleep.
Is that so? And he sends a ray of fire exactly at the piece of paper in your hand.
You bitch. Counterspell?
It is not a spell.
Oh, it's just an ability?
Yep.
Oh. Don't like that.
Can I block it with my shield?
Technically, that's a whole nother feat.
Yeah.
And it actually was not attack against Chase, it was against the paper.
Paper.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay, I got
He just-
copy. Thank you.
He's holding a spear and it comes out of the end of the spear.
So in response to that, because you're a bitch, I'm gonna touch Kitty's head, and I'm gonna cast Dragon's Breath on Kitty.
Oh, Jesus.
Kitty, you can now spew, let's see here.
Out of character, friendly reminder, Yeetle's wagon is made of wood.
Yeah. I get to choose, you can, friendly reminder, don't blow it up.
You don't want that.
You can spew cold stuff.
Ice.
Yes, you have ice breath now. It's a 15-foot cone of ice breath.
I don't think I'm close enough.
You are to the 2 that are near us.
Well, yeah, he'd kind of have to turn, make sure he's facing like towards that, like right here. But yeah. You really can't tell because of the dice, but yeah. Man, that really is laggy. Oof.
I'm gonna turn towards 1 and 2 and ice breath them.
Alright, well, everybody roll initiative then.
Wait.
You can attack us knowing
You can go ahead and get
they
in.
are party members of this group.
And, Alex, remember that you have advantage because you're shield.
Yeah, thank God, because I just rolled 5.
I got 23.
Oh my god. I'll give us
Each
that.
got a 15.
I got a 13.
Get out.
I got a 12.
Keith, what was yours? 15?
Everybody doesn't get after you in that open creature today.
Keith, what is your dex score?
It's at a 15.
Okay. So we're going to... Alright. Okay, so, what does he have to, they have to make a save?
Yeah, give me a sec. Let me see here. It's 15-foot cone. Each creature in the area must make a dexterity saving throw, taking 3d6 damage of the chosen type on a failed or half as much on a successful. And is it their dexterity roll against my, like, spell save, right?
Yeah, whatever the, well, yeah,
Alright. 13.
okay. Alright, well, number 2 makes it, number 1 fails horribly. So, roll me damage.
Oh, yeah. 3d6.
Yeah,
And then 2 takes half, 1 takes full, and it's cold damage.
right, so roll me 3d6.
3d6. 5.
That was the total?
Yeah.
Okay, so, do they get slowed or anything?
No, it's just cold damage.
Okay.
I mean, unless cold damage does that.
Alright, so number 1 took 5, and number 2 will take 3. Have rounded up. So that starts the initiative order, so it's gonna go to Chase.
Also, Keith, you have this for 9 more turns.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Does that count as my full attack?
That
If you
is,
use it. Yeah, if you use it. You don't have to. It's just there to, like, bleh. Okay.
what did you cast on him exactly?
Thank you.
Dragon's Breath.
Dragon's Breath? Alright. I'll look it up, because I don't Like, you won't be able to use your extra attack to do it twice, I don't think.
Oh
But
man.
it doesn't, because like for me, it says time 1 bonus action. It doesn't say what actual using it counts
As
as.
an action.
Oh yeah, can use an action to exhale energy. Yeah.
Yeah,
I thought you'd be able to like attack with a spear.
but I don't think you can.
No, yeah, so that would be your action on your turn is to breathe cold. Or you can attack twice with
Battle axe.
an axe, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I started this shindig. Let's go.
So we're in a warehouse. Like, how big is this warehouse?
It is
Yeah, like how tall?
forward. Give me a
What?
second. Because I based it off Cranko's warehouse, so.
Yeah, I can add up the squares.
Well, no, he needs tall.
Oh.
Call lightning.
You growling, Penny.
Yeah, it's only about 100 feet in the air.
Oh god, I know what this already wants to do.
40 feet. That's what I thought.
It's not. I thought it
It's
was
40 feet tall.
That doesn't damage.
Huh?
That doesn't damage. It's outside.
Oh. Yeah, it's 40 feet tall.
Yeah, okay. Got it. Yeah. Hold on a sec. Okay, that doesn't work. So then, yeah, I haven't blown a hole in the ceiling yet.
It's your warehouse.
Yeah, I don't want to blow a hole in my own warehouse. I am going to cast my new spell because I like it. I'm going to cast Melts Minute Meteors. That means,
That bonus action do.
no, it's an action, but I can send them out as a bonus action. I create 6 tiny meteors in my space. They float in the air and orbit me for the spell's duration. When I cast this spell and as a bonus action, thereafter, I can expend 1 or 2 of the meteors, send them streaking towards a point or points you choose within 120 feet of me. Once a meteor reaches its destination or impacts a solid surface, the meteor explodes. Each creature within a 5 foot of the point where the meteor explodes must make a dexterity saving throw, and then damage.
Okay.
Fun.
So, I'm going to send 2 meteors, 1 at 3, 1 at 4. Or 1 at the ground that they're standing on.
Okay.
He's gonna spend 2 meteors.
And then it's a 5 foot radius around them.
Alright.
Where is an X? So they have to make a dexterity, a dexterity saving throw.
Thank you do.
Is it 13?
Yeah.
Okay. They both fail.
Yeah.
I'm good, thank you.
So they take. That's a 6. That's a 1. Okay, they both take 7 damage.
So I make a roll for each here.
Yeah, I guess. Do I need to roll for each meteor?
See, that was only one roll
Oh,
for like 1 attack.
Or
yeah.
does it
So-
one attack?
So, yeah, what do you want that 7 damage? Who do you want that to do?
Alright, do the 7 to 4.
Alright.
And then. And it's his fire damage too, if that matters.
It does.
And then 5 to the other one.
Okay. So. So, you were aiming
At each square.
at.
They were like the ground at their feet, pretty much.
At
Yeah.
the ground at 8, so it's a 5 foot radius
From,
around them that explodes.
Alright, so that box is on fire. And then, hold on.
These.
Yeah. These are on fire. Let me move it down there so you can see it. There you go. Squigglies. There's really hard to see. Red and brown do not
Like each other?
not accent each other well, but yeah.
On fire.
Yeah. The two that are within 5 feet of 3 are on fire, and then the one within 5 feet of 4 catches fire.
Sweet. And then, yeah, that's my turn.
Alright. So now it is 4's turn.
Oh, 4 test to burn.
He will... let me pull something up. I have all the spells pulled up here. What's the range? 30 feet? He's within range.
I don't need to move him. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's gonna stay there. Number 4 sees all this start happening and just starts maniacally laughing. Keith, make a wisdom save.
Oh, fuck.
Hey, there's not going to be any intelligence saves if that makes you feel better.
I didn't know what you said. You said a number.
What number?
15.
15.
And don't have any bonus to wisdom. It is
I left a nat 15.
No, yep, you save against it.
Woo!
Whoa.
Look at Kitty
Yesterday
go.
he had an idea, and today he like you're so good, Kitty.
You just kind of glare over at him with a stone face, not really caring. Next is the prince
Hey
is
Harrison,
turn.
does that activate my ready spell? My ready action?
Well, he was casting a spell, and so I don't know because it wasn't.
Wasn't an attack roll?
Yeah, he didn't have to roll to attack. It was just whether or not Keith makes a save, and you said attack is what I'm getting at. You didn't necessarily specify or them casting a spell, but you had counterspell prepared.
Recall, you're the DM.
Yeah, I know. That's where I'm gonna say that it doesn't.
I didn't have counterspell prepared.
Oh.
So that's why I asked you if I had to
Tell you
Let
what.
you know what was.
let you know what it was ahead of time.
Oh, that's what I assumed it was because you said counterspell.
Yeah.
But no, I wouldn't say it is because he didn't. I'm gonna constitute attack as dealing damage, either with a melee weapon or with a spell. If that sounds fair.
Yeah, kind of. I figured like an attack, whether it hits or misses, regardless of whether it does damage, is an attack again.
Right. So yeah. we'll include that as well. But since this was just a dex save,
Yeah, no,
not dex
that's
save,
fine.
a wisdom save. Yeah. Because it actually wasn't going to do any damage, but that's what it
Yes,
is.
that's fine.
Alright, so next is Demon's turn.
Ugh.
He is going to... Gotta remember what he does. Let's see. See, here's the other thing. He has this thing, but it doesn't say I have to use an action for it. And it also doesn't give, like, a limited use either. So, it's kind of just an ability for him. That's 30 feet again.
What you just do, D?
Intrusive thought, I found a spoon, and I was just like,
I'm sorry.
He's just gonna send fire from his spear again at Chase.
Is that an attack though for Chris?
Yes, that is count as an attack.
So Chris do his thing first, and then I'll do my thing.
Is that the order?
Well, I feel like I have to determine if it's like gonna hit or not before you do it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
As a reaction to him shooting that at me, I'm gonna cast shield.
Okay. So I'm gonna guess a 10 doesn't hit you,
Oh hell no!
but does a 26.
Fuck you! Yeah.
Okay. Any other responses?
Does Chris cast his thingy?
I was gonna say it does say that it is a ranged spell attack, but it's not like a spell. It's just one of his actions that he takes. So I don't know how that works in conjunction with counterspell.
It's not counterspell.
Well, I just mean in case you decide to.
Oh no.
Okay.
It wouldn't. I don't think it's a spell-like ability or whatever. I mean, going by what Starfinder said.
Right,
So
yeah.
I don't think so.
So Chase, take 5 fire damage.
Bitch. No.
And then I want to cast slow.
Okay. On
The space, I guess, right in front of Chase and Kitty. Because it's a 40-foot cube.
Alright. So what all does that entail?
They just have to make a wisdom saving throw or be affected by the spell for up to a minute. Their speed is halved. They take a -2 penalty to their AC and dexterity saving throws. They can't use reactions, and then on their turn they can either use an action or a bonus action, not both.
Okay.
Regardless of their abilities or magic items, it can't make more than one melee or ranged attack during its turn. If the creature attempts to cast a spell with a casting time of
Right,
an
from right here.
action,
Yeah.
They roll a d20. On an 11 or higher, the spell doesn't take effect until their next turn, and they have to use their both actions on this turn and their next to complete the spell. If it can't, the spell is wasted. And then they make a saving throw at the end of every turn. Another wisdom saving throw.
Okay, so with the 40-foot cube, it would reach out to exactly you and Alex and Christy.
Yep. Alter time around up to 6 creatures of your choice.
Seems like his choice.
So does that
The
hit
creatures within that.
Yeah, that would
Okay.
hit all 5 enemies.
Okay, so just them.
Yep.
Alright. So I make a wisdom save.
Yeah.
Yeah, and my spell save is 15.
15. Let's see. So he failed.
We should have a bottle cap range you could throw over things.
So number 2 is the only one that succeeded.
Okay, don't aim at number 2. Gotcha. All my shit is like dexterity saving throws.
So that was a lot of stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and pull that up myself, just so I can have it.
Or you can read it.
Yeah. Let's see. All right. Keith's turn.
Woo!
Sleeping in the back.
Hey, hold on!
You got a battle.
I know, I'm scared.
You can't be knocked out involuntarily, though.
Yeah, I don't want to be dropped involuntarily.
You can't. That was the saddle.
Oh yeah, because the saddle's magic. I forgot, I used the horse glue on my butt.
Okay.
You're my bitch now. Just holds her axe up. Okay, you know.
There's a little alpaca thing looks like an owl almost. It's like a sheep owl.
A sheep owl, a shower.
You shall.
Oh, Gordy.
Would you like a cheese?
So it's my turn, right?
Yep.
Here is one cheese. Gordy.
I am going to rage.
That's cheese. For everything.
I mean, yeah. Where's the experiment?
Payments are going out. They hit lunch on Saturday, so the banks might start showing up tomorrow.
Happens when you set a centaur on fire. Centaur continues to rage and cast an axe, as she puts it.
So I am going to. If I move up to the wagon and I do an overhead axe swing, can I reach the demon?
How tall is your character?
No, I don't think I ever.
I don't think they have.
Size is between 6 and 7 feet tall. for centaurs.
And he's 8 foot up.
Yeah.
So,
So if I go like 6.5 with a 5-foot reach,
Yes. I think you could, yeah.
cool. So I'm gonna move up to the edge of the wagon, right below him. And I am currently raging, and I'm going to attack recklessly.
Try to be.
So what does that do again?
Huh?
The reckless attack?
First attack, choose to attack recklessly. Advantage to attack, advantage against me until my next turn.
Okay. So, yeah. Go ahead and roll some dice.
Alright, roll to attack. A 17 plus 8, that's a 25. I'm gonna go with the 25.
Yeah. That hits.
Cool. So that is 1d8 plus 5. Plus 3 rating. 4 plus 5, 9. I got an 11.
Yeah, that's including your rage damage.
Yep.
So 11.
I can give you more damage and plus 1 to attack rolls.
Alright. And then you can use your extra attack.
Yes, I can.
do it again.
Only hit is unfortunately a 10.
Do you get advantage on all your attacks from reckless attack?
I think it just says first attack.
Is that a 10 total?
Yeah. I rolled a 2. Plus an 8.
That's pretty bad.
Let's see. I'm gonna pull it up real quick just to double check.
Okay.
Yeah, just your first attack.
Okay.
That's fine, because the second attack would have been an 11 anyway, so... Fuck.
Okay, so that's Keith's turn. Is Alex's turn.
I still have no idea what I want to do.
You're the red one, right?
Move up on 3 and give him the whack.
Yeah, we're going to put me right next to me.
8320.
Right there.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. Whenever it decides to load.
That lag is unreal.
Oh, it's the best.
Well, it's my phone over the Wi-Fi to my computer, then being captured and sent to you guys, so...
Yeah. Yeah, that's
awesome.
But of course,
yeah. I think it was a thunderstorm. What are you doing, Ben? You can always just...
I think I titled that. I can never reduce on a trebuchet and make it carryable. I'm not doing this. I think it's just inside of
A carryable trebuchet is called a sling.
Have. No, I'm talking about like using the reduce spell on an actual trebuchet.
Oh. It's basically still a sling.
wait until the spell is about to wear off, and then fire it, and then the boulder just goes.
Alright.
You know.
I'm gonna swing
A cannon.
You swing the Sun Forger.
Well, does that do any different damage?
It's a +2 hammer.
Is that on top of my +6?
It's on top of everything, right?
Yeah, so you should have,
+2 to attack and +2 to damage on top.
yeah, so what's your strength modifier?
+3?
Yeah, so, you should have, if you use the Sun Forger, you should have a +8 to hit, and then a +5 to damage.
Spell says that if multiple, they have
Alright,
to
yeah.
look at the.
Alright. Give me some rolls. And you also have extra attack.
I do.
Yeah.
The blast, the 2 bolts can hit one person, then you might
4 hit.
activate
24?
and get 2 or another,
Yep.
or 2 ones.
I think you can do it differently.
So because it's a spell that targets,
Yeah.
a spell that targets one creature.
So to target a second creature, so I can only target one other one. I get hit with 2 beams each.
Does its attack roll its attack roll the same as regular Warhammer?
But it should be,
Strength plus proficiency plus the +2. Right?
yeah, hold on. Let me double check, make sure.
So tell my +1 was.
Make sure this what the Sun Forger counts as. Yeah, as a Warhammer. So yeah, it would be the regular dice of the Warhammer plus your strength +2.
Okay. 13. I'm max.
Nice. So that is to number 3.
Let me try hitting the blue icon.
It's this
Hold on, I'm looking up. How to unmute.
Yeah, I might have messed up. I muted Chris and Chase so I could hear you guys better, and now I can't unmute.
Try right-clicking them.
It
Wow.
yeah, it shows the same thing.
Hold on.
So you can't click right under them where the microphone is, and then
Yeah, the mute thing is grayed out now, so I can't unmute them.
and that's how it is.
Oh, have them unmute.
Oh, you guys have to click unmute on your guys' screen.
Hello?
There we go.
Motherfucker.
I'll just tell you guys to shut up next time. So that was one attack. You want to make another one?
Oh yeah, I do. We'll whack it again.
That little bitch.
A wicked backstroke.
I do that happen on our Skype calls at work a lot. It would, well, if someone's a little bit louder, it would give them dominance over
Right.
everyone else. I think a cup flew away.
Oh.
Or died.
He's shitting on the floor.
Oh, no. Cat is shitting on the floor.
Twin stuff from like, is he a mortar? Is this?
No.
No, it's a literal mortar.
Alright, I rolled a 17 this time.
That hits. Roll some damage.
Little target just has an area of that.
I don't have fireball. I think
I don't know. Fireball.
There's no firebolt.
9
I do
damage.
it. Okay, I'll hold.
Alex, you took dueling as your fighting style, right?
Each one so chaos roll.
Yes.
And then I can currently
So you should be adding an extra 2 damage to your rolls, right?
Yeah, it should be.
Okay, so what was that last damage?
9.
It was 13 originally, so it'd be 15 now.
It still has to
The
strike.
first one was
Well, yeah, but what was this last one?
9.
9. So 11.
11. Okay. So that would
And it
put.
was squished cowboy.
Side and
Well, it's the guy.
Squished guy.
Yeah.
controlling the store.
Quack, quack, and his body falls limp into the burning crate.
Wait. He's crispy now like bacon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He did.
she killed a human.
He
did.
This is like
He bacon.
I predicted that I'm going to get
Alright, so next is Chris.
I write a warrant. No, that takes too long.
Ammo!
So as a bonus action, I'm gonna cast Ensnaring Strike.
On.
Me. On my crossbow.
Oh, okay.
And then if I hit, they're locked into place. They must make a strength saving throw or be restrained.
Alright, let me. Hold on. This is backwards to. There we go. Alright, so against. You can see everybody, though. Chase is in the way of your view
You know, I'm gonna aim at two.
of him.
The only one that didn't get slowed.
Number 2.
Okay. So, aiming at, let's see if I get you both on the screen. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so, go ahead and give me a attack roll.
Um, 18 plus 5.
Yep, that makes it.
So I hit, so now they make a strength saving throw.
Alright. He got a 10. I don't think that makes it.
Okay, cool. So they're restrained by magical vines. If the target succeeds to save, the vines wither away. While restrained by this spell, the target takes 1d6 piercing damage at the start of their turns.
Okay. And then, what
So-
damage from your crossbow bolt?
Oh! Oops. And then they can make a strength save on each of their turns, or someone outside on their turns can break them free.
Okay.
1d8 plus 2. Where are you, d8? 5 plus 2 is 7.
Alright.
Cough. Cough. Cough sputter. Sputter cough. Spider. Yes.
Alright, so that's your turn.
And you're doing $100 attack.
That's my turn.
Alright. It is Christy's turn.
I'm allowed to go?
Here, people. Murder them.
Yeah, you actually got the lowest
I know.
initiative out of everybody.
Since he's high, I won't obstruct him if I move here, right?
No, yeah, he's 10 feet above you.
Okay, then move there.
Oops.
All good, it's gone now.
What? The emoji thing. Oh.
I'm gonna aim at number 1 with my longbow.
Okay.
You do it!
15.
Rip
That hits.
your freaking head off!
1, 2,
Aim for the pussy.
No.
11.
That's big.
11.
And
He's a
30
pussy.
damage beforehand, right?
Yep.
What is it on the plus
Yeah.
six? Plus 6.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it like 11.
No.
12.
Half scrub.
That was a waste. It's supposed to be the first one with 30 damage though. And then I'm gonna aim for him again.
Yep.
Jesus. That was supposed to be. What? Jesus supposed to be
That's
punched.
18.
Yep.
Exactly. Well, she's supposed to be soft.
7.
That's the cheat.
All right. He takes both of those arrows to his knees. He's really hurt.
I'll be right back. We'll talk to your mommy.
And because he's slowed, they come at him at a speed he can't even comprehend. Just
I got him in the knees. Both knees have an arrow. So is he full like Ace Ventura, like but like slow motion?
well, I was gonna say because he's slowed. Yeah, he's like about to do it, but it's gonna take like probably a whole nother round before he does the first. Next is number 2's turn. So he takes a d6.
1d6 piercing damage.
All right, go ahead and roll that for me.
Oh, okay. Where'd my dice go? Oh. Three.
All right. And then you said he can make a strength save to get out.
Yep.
All right. That doesn't do it. That is a 7. And then he is slowed. So let me see what we can do here. He makes a wisdom saving throw at the end of his turn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because he hasn't gotten to his turn yet.
Alright, so he is gonna...
Oh, cheese came and went.
What's his speed? So you can only move 3 squares.
Oh,
Oh, you're right.
that was my lower back. Oh my god.
Oh, wait, no.
Oh.
I'm thinking of the wrong one. Okay, he is not slowed. Chase fell down. He is restrained, so he can't move at all.
I was like, we probably should just accept that we understand that they're on each other.
He's the restrained one.
In the middle of combat.
I get to work in the middle of combat if I want.
Yeah, but that's your action.
I'm channeling inner Zarek.
So,
Even though
can't
that's
do
not inner
that.
Zarek.
Let's see.
Do you see the type of twerk? It's okay,
Come on. She doesn't have the back.
I mean, she got the back, though.
But she doesn't have the back.
I saw a thing on fucking Facebook this earlier. It's just like no one picks our employee. You know what? Let's give every mom a dump truck ass.
No,
Pixar.
Naked. I do not twerk, I twirl.
We're not twerk, I twirl.
Bitch.
Yes, bitch. Work. Work. Vogue. Vogue. blah 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 blah. I'm old. Blah 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 blah.
Still on me and Brendan Fraser.
Oh yeah.
That's weird.
Nemotep is my favorite game station.
I think Project Detainment is going well.
Project Detainment. I like Project Detainment. It makes it where I can shoot at them easier.
Hello, man. What up, man? Azorius? I'm shitting me.
No.
It's a quarter to one. Go to make up shit for work.
So, number 2 is not slowed. He is restrained, so he can cast spells normally without the slowed thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay. He is going to cast a spell on you, Chris.
Okay.
Make a wisdom save.
Oh, okay. 8 plus 4. 12.
That is a
Wait.
fail.
A wisdom save,
Yeah.
Do you have proficiency?
so plus 7. So 8 plus 7 is 15.
And not that you need it, but don't you get advantage on those from Vedalken?
Do I?
Advantage on wisdom, intelligence, and charisma saving throws. Yeah.
Okay. Well, you passed it with the 15 though, so.
But the second one's a nat 20.
He really saves.
With the next one, you just start spouting the hugest
Okay. But you still take, wow, okay. 8 psychic damage.
Okay. I'm mentally scarred.
As you hear archaic whispering in your ear.
Titties.
Is it in a language I can understand?
No, it's literally just, but like really weird.
Oh.
Pretty much just like Jim Carrey.
It's basically like parcel tongue in your ear.
That's when Henry told the snake not to attack.
Alright, next is number 1, who is slowed. So he's gonna... Oh, hold on, I need to mark that. Who cast that the first time? I can't remember.
Who? What?
Who cast the hideous laughter at Kitty?
4.
4?
It was 4.
Alright, and then 2 used that one. Okay, so number 1 is going to... attempt to cast the same thing on Kitiara. But I have to roll a 10 or lower.
Yeah, you have to roll a d20, and on 11 or higher, they have to complete it on their next.
Right. That seems kind of backwards. Like if I roll a 10
Yeah.
or lower, it would fail, and then 11 or higher. But whatever. Yeah, that's a 9. So, Keith, wisdom save.
13.
final answer?
Yeah, he doesn't have any bonuses.
Yeah.
Okay, just make sure. So you take 6 psychic damage,
Yeah.
which is the only thing that you don't have damage resistance to, right?
That's it. That's the only damage type I don't have resistance to already.
Okay, so you take 6 psychic damage, and then you have to use your reaction to move as far as your speed allows away from number 1.
I would like that.
Can I use that as a charge?
No, this is your reaction, so it's not going to be going into your turn.
Motherfucker.
Yeah. So, basically, you need to move either to the left or the right of the wagon, and then the rest of your speed this way towards the top.
I'm gonna go left to slow down a little bit so I can see more.
You want to just scroll down a little bit.
So that's 10 feet.
Go over 10 more feet.
Well, so you're going to move, you have to move as fast as you can directly away from it. So you're basically going to have to get around either side of the wagon and then just go straight from there until you hit something and then use your speed to go around it. You're trying to go straight away.
Yeah, you're probably gonna end up in a corner. How much speed do you have, Key?
70
80.
left. So if you go on the left where you are, you're going to hit this box and then either go left or right of it and continue going. Or
I was trying.
on the right, you're going to hit this barrel and then choose left or right and continue going.
If I go 4 feet over in the direction I'm going and then just go straight up.
Well, that's where like you can just keep going straight and then choose to go left when you hit that box. It'd basically be the same thing, yeah. So 5,
Yeah,
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, and then 70, 75, 80.
Yeah.
Back here. Yeet. Yep.
We're going alright!
Yeah. Samanthanax is just like, what the fuck? And then go back to this. It goes to Chase's turn.
How high are the barrels? Are those 5 feet?
Yeah.
Cool. I can see over those bitches.
Yeah. The big square one on the back right is 10 feet tall, but
Yeah,
everything else is 5 feet.
Okay, cool. So, let me look at how far of a range this is. Oh. Are they, I'm assuming that, what is it, 4 is within 120 feet of me? Yes.
Yeah. The whole warehouse is exactly 120 feet, so.
Cool, okay. So, I am going to. I'm gonna cast Chaos Bolt on 4, and I'm gonna twin spell it. Can you move the camera down? Like, show me the enemies?
Yeah, it's taking a minute.
Oh, okay.
Well, is it?
And while I'm waiting for that, I'm also going to use my Tides of Chaos to get advantage on the attack roll.
Here, let me turn my camera off for a second.
Okay.
Turn it back on.
I love it goes off and then Harrison's little picture just comes up.
There we go.
There it is. 4. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna cast the first Chaos Bolt at 4, and then the second one at the big D demon dude.
Okay.
Okay, so if I use Tides of Chaos, does it give me advantage on all the attacks or just the first one?
That's a good question.
Because if so, that might change which one I attack first. You can ask that first.
So, casting a spell isn't necessarily an attack. Like, attack is with a weapon, so...
Make a attack roll. Where was it?
But, yeah, it's only on one.
Okay.
It doesn't specify first or second,
So you choose.
but it's on one, yeah.
So I'll attack 4 first and then get advantage on the twin spell on the big dude.
Okay.
Alright, so let me pull up Chaos Bolt again because it just things.
Yeah.
Alright, so for 4, I need to move that out.
Gave your spell, plus attack to your spell. That.
So it's 22 for 4.
To hit? Yeah, that's fine.
Alright, and then I'll just go ahead and make the other attack roll. And then it's a 20 for the other guy.
Yep, hits.
Okay, so this one is 2d8 plus 1d6. And then it does things depending on what I roll.
Again, this is, you have to make a separate attack.
Yeah. So this is for number 4.
Number 4. You need another 8.
Yeah.
That's the right one, right?
Yeah. 18 damage to 4 as lightning damage.
So he's on fire and he's been electrocuted. That's not good.
But it doesn't leap.
No, but it still sucks.
Yeah. And then for Big D Demon,
Alright, how much was that?
18.
18 is lightning damage.
Alright.
Number 4.
This one doesn't leak either. Alright. That's 12, 19 as. And then for the Big D Demon, it's 19 damage as poison damage.
19 poison on big boy.
Okay.
And then, as a bonus action,
How far do your meteors go?
120 feet.
Why are those meteors so broken?
Is there a generator back? Did you know strap on so back with them hearts? And then as bonus action, I'm gonna shoot 2 of my meteors at the ground again at 4 and 3.
3's not there anymore.
Yeah, 3's gone.
Oh, okay. At 4 and 2 then. Unless 4 is dead.
4's not dead.
4 is not dead. He is barely holding on.
Alright, so yeah. A meteor at 4 and a meteor at 2.
Is twinning your spell a bonus action?
I don't know.
What is it first? It's a meta magic, so isn't that part of the spell cast?
That's what I'm wondering, because he has to use sorcery points to do that, and I don't know if that's a bonus action or not. So I'm looking it up real quick.
Yeah.
No, yeah, it's just you spend the sorcery points and when you cast the spell. So, yep. Okay, so
You're at 4 and 2.
4 and 2.
And it's another 5-foot explosion.
What's the range on the meteors?
120.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus. And then they gotta make a dex save against 13.
Okay.
And yeah.
Yep, they both fail.
Okay, so they both take not much. 6. That's
Okay.
fire damage.
4 is dead.
Yeah!
And now the boxes around him are on fire.
Yeah.
I was like,
Well,
does this one get more on fire?
so let me see real quick. Actually, nope. 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 Wow, you guys are really lucky. So yeah. No, that stays the same.
I know if it was gonna extend because boom again.
Nah. But fire, fire, fire. Actually, let me make a roll for that big one on top because it's sitting on it. Nope.
I think I've
Those roll
turned
really
my
high.
character into that picture of Elmo with fire behind him.
Yeah. Alright. So it would be number 4's turn. He's dead. So now is Le Devil.
Yeah, bitch.
The bitch.
Yep.
I'm gonna call him Crowley.
He's going to he's slowed. So let's see what I can do. Alright, he has a fly speed of 60, so I can still move 30 feet. And he's going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
he's coming for Alex.
Somebody come here, she dancing like a river.
Alex, give me a wisdom save.
Give me 13.
These people think we ain't wisdom.
Mm.
I'm wisdom.
At least you beat it.
20 total?
Yeah.
Okay.
Trees are green. That's a good wisdom.
Yep.
Trees are wood. Good wisdom.
Thank you very much for good wisdom.
Well. Okay.
Alright, and then he is going to make a wisdom save to try and not be slowed. The 14 beat your DC, Chris?
My DC of 15? No.
Nope.
Realize.
So close. Alright.
That wasn't a lie. Little bitch.
So next is Keith's turn.
Run at them, kitty.
Just go and then.
I mean, honestly.
You can make it to the demon.
Yeah, you can literally make it right behind him.
Oh my god, you're so far away.
I'm
1,
going
2,
to-
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Wait, you know, he has 16 squares of movement, so yeah, he's got 10 feet to spare.
Get up.
Is the demon still flying, Harrison? Or did he land?
No, he landed
Okay.
Cool. So what I'm going to do,
for the sake of Keith doing his cool thing.
I'm going to move until I'm directly in line with him,
Yeah.
and I'm going to charge that bitch.
Yep.
While he's charging, just for the flavor of it, I'm going to hold my half-burnt warrant at him and call him a bitch.
Emotional damage.
Well, I was gonna say, give me an intimidation check.
Just for the flavor.
I told you, this is my building. 21.
Okay. He rolled a 24, so
You bitch!
he's just kind of like,
Unimpressed.
he kind of looks like, turns around and sees you guys coming. Is just like, if it's still standing after this,
In slow motion? If it's still standing. That's what you sound like.
So I'm going to run at him, and with charge I get to make a, like if I run and attack at him, I get to make a bonus attack with my hooves.
correct?
So my hooves smack him, or I have to roll to hit.
Yep. Well, I was gonna say you make your
Attack?
regular attack with your axe first.
Okay.
Because I believe you have to hit that one to attack with your hooves.
Okay. I got a 19.
That hits.
Okay. Let's see. My axe, I do.
Oh, come on, man.
Yeah, so.
And then it's
Yeah.
back, like literally a pyramid out.
1.
With my axe, I did 6, and then
Yeah,
Do I have to roll a separate attack with my hooves, like to hit?
I believe so. I was literally just there, and I didn't read. If you move at least 30 feet straight towards a target and then hit it with a melee weapon attack on the same turn, you can immediately follow that attack with a bonus action, making one attack against it with your hooves. So yeah, you have to roll for the hooves.
Okay.
Yeah. One, two, three.
18?
What was that for the hooves?
18?
Okay. Did you increase that from your strength increase?
Yeah.
Okay, so they miss.
Okay.
Uh,
Extra attack!
what was the damage from the first axe swing?
6.
6? Okay. What did you roll a 1?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm like, what? I'm like, you have a +5 to that.
Yeah, I know.
Wait, no.
No, +2 from raging, so that would be an 8.
Yeah, I was gonna say you have a +7 to that. So, all right.
La 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 la.
And then your second attack?
14 plus the 8, so that's a 22 to hit.
Yep, that's good. Another 1.
Well, it landed and skidded. It didn't even roll. Can you re-roll that?
Yeah, go ahead.
One.
That's better. 6 plus the
+7.
plus 7.
So, 13. Okay. Next is Alex's turn.
Yay!
So out 30 feet, and then it's 30 feet across. So it's 30 feet long and 30 feet wide at the end, going in column. Okay, so yeah, pyramid.
Paladin's a demon ass.
So there's not a way I can do it.
Do what?
She wants to be up its ass.
Without hitting
Yep.
the cardboard.
Okay.
Move right behind him.
Yep. It's happening eventually. There we go.
Right.
And Alex, roll with advantage because you're now flanking him.
I'm gonna hit him with the Sun Forger.
Smack him.
Smack that bitch.
Okay, so if you're aiming it. I don't aim at 2. No. This one. Yeah.
27 hit.
Yes. Question before that though.
Yeah.
Do you have smites?
You can Alex now. Alex moved. Yeah. I can use this in and hit all of us.
I know you had one listed under your spells.
The 30-foot cone is because I can either do a spray or I can shoot them as
I
mortars.
don't see the spike.
Like a area. Yeah. That's the area.
She does have smite.
Area.
Under smite and super smite.
Oh,
This would be the perfect time to cast fireball. This would be the time if you do a spell to be eating a lot of damage. Yeah.
what do they even do? What do they do?
So, starting at second level, whenever you hit a creature with a melee weapon attack, you can expend one spell slot to deal radiant damage to the target in addition to the weapon's damage. The extra damage is 2d8 for a first level spell slot, plus 1d8 for each spell level higher than first, to a maximum of 5d8. The damage increases by 1d8 if the target is undead or a fiend. Which, from your religion check earlier, you do know this is fiend.
Then let's do.
Do that for the smite damage in addition to that. Right?
Well, I like to attack this again.
Smite damage on top of the hammer attack. If she uses smite, does it last for one attack or for the turn?
It only adds to that attack, but it does not specify that you can't use it again whenever you hit with your extra attack. But you do have to use an extra spell slot. It just says whenever you hit a creature with a melee weapon attack.
So are you implying that my,
It deals extra damage on top of what you're already doing.
I mean, okay.
Say that again?
Okay, okay, so how do I go about doing it exactly? So I'll use Searing Smite then.
Alright, I think that is an actual spell.
It is.
Searing Smite. The next time you hit a creature with a melee attack during the spell's duration, weapon players, the attack goes next to 1d6 fire damage to the target and calls for the target to ignite. Which one were you saying did extra damage to fiends? Yeah, she's only got Thunder Smite and Searing Smite.
So, those are extra ones that you can take that do different things, but
Oh, this one is
as a paladin yourself, you have Divine Smite where you can expend a spell slot and get the effects that I read earlier. So you get 2d8 radiant damage in addition to your weapon attack, and then because it's a fiend, it's actually 3d8.
Okay.
So yeah, you can take
Yeah, let's do it.
you can take other smites as spells, but the Divine Smite is just your ability.
Yeah, I found it now. I found it.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
So you'll do that extra 3d8 on top of
So
the
if you what level spell slot are you expending?
Let's do the level 2.
Level 2, so you're going to add 4d8 to your hit.
Yeah.
All right. That's all total?
Yeah.
So...
No, that's just rolling to hit.
Oh, that's rolling to hit.
Oh, you had already hit, so
Oh.
yeah.
Okay. How many D8 rolls?
A D8 from your Warhammer,
And then 3D.
and then 4D8 from your Smite. And then plus 6? No. Yeah. Because your strength is a plus 3.
Okay.
I love this one. Sorry, but these my dad is definitely taking.
5D8 plus 6.
Miles is like, what are we doing with the Kit Kats? Also, don't mess with Daddy. And the baby ones with it all match. Yeah, he muted them again, by the way.
No, I didn't.
Or they moved them, sorry.
Yeah. 32. Okay. He just gets absolute whack-a-mole across the head. Just
He dead?
not yet. He's seeing birdies though.
Well, I have extra attack, so I can go again, right?
Yep. And if you want to expend another spell slot, you can Divine Smite again.
No, I'll just whack him normally.
That hits.
Well, damage.
12 damage. You cave his skull in.
Yes.
Yep, he is out.
Now I'm just going to roar.
Alright. Next is Chris's turn.
I love your hat, Chase.
Thank you. I was mimicking you. I was just like, this is your sword. It's a tube of Ritz crackers.
Well, I have a hammer, but yeah.
It's Mrs. Buttersworth.
She went full Reinhardt. Hammer down!
Hammer down.
No.
What?
No, she didn't sound like that much of a pussy.
Yes, she did. She's just like, he. Whatever. You stop changing your gender.
I'm actually female in this one.
Just be the one normal gender.
No, fuck you.
I just want you to have a vagina.
I'm gonna do a cantrip on 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. On number 2,
Okay.
Sacred Flame. They must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 2d8 radiant damage.
Okay, and he has to roll at disadvantage because he's still restrained. So,
Heal a bit.
that would be a 12. I don't think that meets 15.
No.
No, it's not my trick anyway.
So 2d8 radiant damage.
2d8 radiant damage.
I feel like I'm not gonna go.
Chase, I need that. You're a perfect box
You
baby.
got the box and sure.
That's his spell for the turn, so you'll at least get to kill one.
5 and 7 is 12 damage.
against number 2, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. He sees the light, for sure. And is just like the Raiders of the Lost Ark, like, ah! Just gets burned away.
Oh. We gotta watch
I
it.
just moved it too. I was taking a minute to register and moved it.
Yep. And
I don't
then,
like it. It's like it's good action.
then it's...
I hate it.
Do you have any bonus actions, Chris?
I mean, that was a cantrip. No, I'm good.
Okay, so it's Christy's turn.
We had 17, sir.
To hit?
She shot.
To hit.
Yep.
Kill me.
So 2d8 plus 6.
Looking.
Number 1 is who you hit before, right?
Oh yeah, all of them had damage. It was just as long as they had some kind of damage.
Oh no, I'm just saying, you're shooting at the same one you shot at before.
No, I'm gonna shoot Chase.
Oh, nope.
11.
Yeah, enough.
Yeah, so
You can't go get that massive dildo.
the last arrow you fire, you use the other 2 arrows to triangulate and hit him right in the dick.
So he's still standing, but he's hurting?
No, he's
That's
dead.
a joke.
How much was it?
It was 11.
11.
That's all that. That's why I was just like.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if you were going.
Cheating.
I wasn't sure if you were going down or up. I killed him by hitting him in the dick.
Yep. He's dead. So, 3 out of the 4 lampooners is what they're called. You guys all finished off with exactly 31 damage.
Are you for real?
Like, they have 27 hit points, but the damage you guys dealt all added up to 31 exactly on all of them.
That's
Except for
awesome.
Christy, she had to make it 35 on the last one. And Alex, you killed the Cambion by 4 hit points.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he had 82, and you put him to 80. You put him from 41 to 86 in one round. So.
Jesus Christ.
And I thought you guys were gonna have trouble with this. Also, he had damage resistance to cold, fire, lightning, poison, and bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical weapons. So, Keith, you getting that +1 great axe meant you actually got to do damage, because otherwise you probably wouldn't have done any.
Jesus.
That's why I was like, anybody want to spend that 500 gold?
Your mom and Dean said we.
I did.
Stepping stones.
No,
Right.
Yeah.
I was going. I just never got to because they died too quickly. I was gonna use what is it? Elemental weapon. I can make Kitty's axe magical.
More magical.
Double
It
cat.
gives you an extra D4 of an elemental type of damage and +1 to attack.
So,
So, these boxes are still burning.
Yeah, no,
Ice breath?
I'm gonna cast Create Water,
Yeah.
and it makes it rain or something. Hold on.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, no, I can. Hold on. I can create up to 10 gallons of clean water within range of an open container. Alternatively, the water falls as rain in a 30-foot cube within range.
Alright.
So I can only put out one of them.
30-foot cube.
Can I put out both or no?
What's the range on the spell?
That's 30 feet.
30 feet range and then a 30-foot cube.
Well, no, yeah.
It's 30 feet from me and then a 30-foot cube.
Chase is right. It just won't. If you put it over one exactly, like the corner of the cube over exactly, like, we'll say this one for instance, it won't reach over here. Because like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whenever it decides to catch up, yeah. So yeah, it'd be 1 square off.
I'm just gonna cast it twice then.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
One on each box.
So yeah, you guys put the boxes out. Anybody want to go tell Yeetle?
Mom said if you're cool with it, about
Alright.
to get with us and they want to grab us and go to your mom's house and go look at the stepping stones.
Okay.
Kitty, can you help me down?
Alright,
They were thinking of getting 2x2s and like, well, there's a bunch of 1x1s.
hey, I'll lift Samanthanax down to the floor.
Thank you. I'm gonna go start doing inventory of my new laboratory.
Because he has to voluntarily get down.
Yeah.
You can just yeet him off.
Chris said he made a copy of the deed.
Okay.
Nice. I can triplicate. Like, but Yeetle can have his stuff back. I like him.
It's your property.
It's my property, though.
Like I said, does anybody go grab Yeetle and tell him?
I will.
I'm on box.
Alright, so Christy
I'm gonna get
runs outside,
Bye.
goes and gets him.
Can I raise the guy that I killed first?
Well, she is going to get Yeetle. I'm gonna make a call on my magical cellular phone. And request 3 idiots
Oh, lab assistants.
to start bringing in equipment for my laboratory.
Gotcha. Yep.
Can we loot the demon?
What'd you say, Alex?
Can we loot the demon?
I told you I can request 1d4 idiots.
I still can't hear you.
Can she loot the demon?
Yes.
Ethan's wanting to as well.
You killed it, you looted it.
Let me
magic axe.
see.
Get another one so we can burn that one. I paid 1 gold for this place.
Oh, he's there. Oh. Want a cookie? Want a cookie?
Oh,
Want a cookie? Here you go. Go eat your cookie.
Let me find this. Wait, it's right here.
I'm not cooking, I don't know what you're talking about.
For the property. All loot.
I do like that.
What?
You find
Yeah, I would like to,
a staff of fire.
Ooh.
yeah.
Hey Alex, what's your name again?
Strava.
Hey, yeah, Strava. So, seeing as how everything in this building is on my property,
No.
I think that belongs to me.
No.
Did you kill him?
She is a
Then
oath
no.
of vengeance paladin.
Hey Harrison, how burnt up was that piece of paper?
Well, he said Chris made him a second one.
Yeah, he has it in triplicate.
Yeah.
Literally, there's 2 of them.
Also, basically, once Chris writes something into existence with his law magic, he can just be like, whoosh, and make another one, basically.
So, I'm kidding. You can have it. I just want the building.
Well, what?
He just wants the building.
Oh.
Alright, Tinker.
Well, so Chase might end up getting it because only a druid, sorcerer, warlock, or wizard can use it.
Did you see it?
Thank you.
You can sell it.
I was about to say, I'll hold on to it and sell it later.
Okay.
Can I at least figure out what it does?
It shoots fire.
Yes.
Oh, that sounds fun! I do that too!
Yeah, you
So,
No, sell it.
resistance to fire damage whenever you hold it. It has 10 charges, and you can use an action to expend one or more of them to cast one of the following spells from it using your spell save DC. Either Burning Hands for 1 charge, Fireball for 3 charges, or Wall of Fire for 4 charges. And it regains 1d6 plus 4 expended charges daily at dawn. If you expend the last charge, roll a d20, and on a 1, it turns into ash. So always make sure it has 1 charge left, basically.
Can I use it once?
No.
Aw.
Wait, when you cast Burning Hands from it, do you have to touch the person with the staff?
No, it just...
Burning Hands is like
the
a-
staff is the
Oh.
focal point. Yeah.
It's an area of effect spell. It just comes from your hands. It's like a cone.
And then you also find a Rakdos Signet.
Ooh.
Burning Hands is like the flames spell from Skyrim, Chris.
Yeah.
So, on his finger is a ring with the Rakdos symbol on it. That is the signet. And it has 3 charges and regains a d3 of expended charges daily at dawn. While wearing it, you can expend a charge to cast the associated spell with a spell save of DC 13. For Rakdos, it is Hellish Rebuke.
Oh! Give it to Kitty! That's when you get hit. You like create a column of fucking flame on somebody who hit you.
You point at them and then...
Fuck you!
I have a ring of hellish rebuke.
Basically, yeah.
Braid it into your hair.
Did you find it?
Because you don't have. Wait. Centaurs have hands, Chase.
Let him
Yeah.
do the big bad first.
All I could think of was how are we going to put the ring on her hoof?
Okay.
What? Shut up!
We had a
So-
conversation last night about whether or not centaurs have 2 sets of lungs. Of course they have hands.
So it's basically like,
2
as
and
long as I'm
4
wearing this ring,
burned to death, right?
anybody who hits me will have hellish rebuke cast on
2
I
them.
think so.
2 fell into the thing, and 4 was like radiant damage.
3 fell into it.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah,
Keep
3
out.
and 2. So 1 and 4 are still there.
I think so.
So with this ring,
Yes.
if I get
just cast
hit,
the
it
radiant
automatically
damage.
casts on who hit me.
It's a reaction key. It's one reaction which you take in response to being damaged by a creature within 60 feet of you that you can see. You point your finger, and the creature that damaged you is momentarily surrounded by hellish flames. The creature must make a dexterity saving throw. It takes 2d10 fire damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful.
So you have to use your reaction to do it. But yeah, as soon as somebody hits you, you can point your finger at them and
As long as they're within 60 feet of you.
go.
Okay, I'm doing this.
You just...
You
zoning this as a research lab.
You do have to wear it as a ring.
I'm wearing it.
Okay, and it does have the Rakdos Guild on it, and these are only given to people high within their own guild, so you're basically going to identify yourself as a Rakdos person.
Or someone who killed a Rakdos person.
No. They're just gonna automatically assume.
Go for it.
We can use this as a disguise.
Is there any way to disguise it?
I mean, you can wrap your hand up, but
Nah, fuck it.
That's very kitty of you.
yeah, I
Who
mean,
don't
you
give a
could.
shit?
Somebody's like, "Ew, Rakdos," you can literally be like, "Fuck off," and they probably will.
Yeah.
Key,
Yeah, I know.
Key,
What?
give me the creepy stare into the camera.
Are you sure about that?
Wait, hold on.
Hey Harrison, have my idiot got here yet with the midget?
No, it's only been 2 minutes.
Yeah, it's gonna take a day.
They're not fast enough! Okay.
You find 85 gold on number 1. And a Rakdos key rune.
Ooh, what's a key room do?
Whenever activated, it turns into a Rakdos cackler for up to 1 hour.
What the fuck?
Hi.
That's cool as shit. Christy's just like, I summon a dude. He laughs at you. Ah.
Wait, this is a Rakdos cackler. Is it a friendly cackler?
To us. And an ally. To us.
The creature is friendly to you, your companions, and other members of your guild, unless those guild members are hostile to you.
So don't be a bitch to me.
It understands your languages and obeys your spoken commands. If you issue no commands, the creature takes the dodge action and moves to avoid danger.
I was gonna say it's Rakdos. They're probably not friendly to anybody.
Because that was my worry, was like, this is Rakdos. With our luck, she'd summon it, and then it would attack her.
But
Well,
no,
then we kill
it's
it.
friendly towards whoever summons it.
Out of character. There's a new episode of Tiger King. They put up an after show episode.
Oh man.
And Joel McHale's the host.
That is amazing. What the fuck?
Alright, back in character.
And then, who's looting number 4?
I'll loot him. Fuck it.
47 gold.
Woo!
Does it?
No, something else. I just don't know what.
I got a building and research funds.
I won't tell him about my 85. Alright, I'm off to find Yeetle.
Let's see.
Is it good?
Yeah.
I think I made it the way you like it. What are you doing? Come here, puppy. Puppy.
She's over here.
Beanie. I hear you. Come here. But you want Daddy's chicken is what you want. Oh, Chase.
What?
When I talked to the doctor on Friday, they said I'm not going to make it to my due date.
You're not going to?
No, they're like, you're not making it.
Oh, shit. When do they think you're going to pop?
They don't know, but they said definitely not before, like, not your due date.
So it's gonna be April most likely?
Yeah.
Woo, baby!
Yeah, because I was like, I think she dropped and the doctor did the check and she's like, oh no, I can feel her head, she dropped. I'm like, oh boy, don't come this
There.
week.
So you're leaving the 21st, right?
Yeah. Next
Do they
Tuesday.
think we'll make it that far?
They didn't say. They said just start watching, so we put the car seats in the car.
Yeah.
We're packing tonight.
Chase, do you want a deck of cards that is not of many things?
What? What?
For your character.
Because you're the one looting, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you want a deck of cards that is not the deck of many things?
Sure.
Okay, you get the deck of illusions.
Ooh.
Illusion. I draw a card.
Uh-oh.
There are 29 cards in that deck.
Okay.
So you're drawing a card?
Fuck it, yeah.
Okay, let me do some dice rolls.
Yeah, sorry guys.
Hearts. and-
Whenever I draw a card, does it disappear?
Well,
I'm assuming.
you draw one at random. You use an action to throw it at the ground at a point 30 feet, within 30 feet of you. And then an illusion appears of the thing. So
That's cool. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna throw it out in the middle of the area. I wanna see what it does.
I'm just gonna do this.
Oh, that's all the beginning, but I didn't get to see
Hold
all
on.
of it.
I said of hearts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the D8.
You know what always cheers me up? We're not giving her cocaine.
Oh.
So a stereotypical druid just kind of appears.
Hi.
It's just kind of standing there like,
Wow.
I'm gonna go poke it.
it disappears.
Okay, cool. So do I have 28 cards left now, or does it reshuffle?
You know, you have 28 cards.
Cool.
One-time use cards.
Alright.
I disappeared. I've been an illusion this whole time. Alright. You get Yeetle?
I ran off to get Yeetle. So.
Yeetle! My honey boo boo child!
I assume I come back in with him.
Yep.
Yeetle, we have your wagon. And it is not charred. At all.
Yeah, not damaged at all.
We made sure of that.
My home.
Oh, I keep forgetting it's his house.
And you wanted to violently destroy it.
No, I didn't. I was violently destroying everything else.
Why
Do me
is...
like-
It froze.
No one's doing it.
Well, it's showing the thing, but my camera isn't. Did my camera go to sleep?
Your phone may have gone to sleep.
I mean, we see the map.
Oh, it disconnected.
Oh no, I moved things. It didn't update.
I'm glad I
Oh.
waited till after combat to disconnect.
Yeah, his phone disconnected.
There we go.
Oh,
Okay.
there it goes.
So we don't
Hello.
have a card.
Um.
14 packets.
So yeah.
You're good.
And I just moltenisium inside the car.
Then it died.
And then it dies.
He thanks you all again graciously. He says, if I can ask one more thing, can I get some help loading some of this stuff back on the wagon?
Kitty?
I help.
Alright. So y'all spend like
Provide.
30 minutes collectively loading stuff back up. He leaves a case of alchemist fires behind for Chase to help with his experimenting.
How many is in a case?
2.
20.
Wow, at 50 gold a piece.
I'm not selling this.
No, I mean like. Wait.
Harrison,
Yes.
that bag of holding that we have, I would like to put all the alchemist fire inside of it.
You can do that.
I'm gonna put it all in there, and I'm just gonna keep it there for a little while.
What? What?
I'm scared.
What?
And then, when we go up against the bad guy, I'm going to turn it inside out.
No, I'm gonna jump in there with it, cast fireball from outside of it.
That worked like that.
I have another trick I can get. Wait. I have rope trick.
Oh.
It's literally like it opens up a tiny little dimensional portal
Yep.
up top, and I can just climb up and just go.
Pull the rope up.
And just hide there.
Change the image. There it is.
From rope trick and go higher and higher.
I don't think so.
Penny's just like standing there. Like, this is not what I wanted. I wanted something else.
Sucks. Her
Dude,
hair is blowing. She's like, Dad, it is windy.
Windy as fuck.
Gordy ate all of her food and passed out. Did she eat the cheese?
There's no piece.
Did she squash the cheese?
No.
She didn't eat the cheese.
No.
Because otherwise they would have been like.
Just a Kobe print.
You better go. You better go potty.
A potty, Penny.
I have a bag of alchemist fire.
Ooh, that laugh is scary.
Come on.
Penny.
I think there was more than one to increase the damage, does it?
I don't know. I would think it does. I would think it would increase the initial damage. Hey, Harrison.
Yeah.
If I hit somebody with more than one alchemist fire at a time, does it just increase the radius of where it spreads, or does it increase the initial damage that it does?
I would...
Or are we just gonna wait and see?
Yeah, I would adjudicate it then, just because it's like only so many can occupy that space. So
Yeah.
like, it would spread out some, but it wouldn't be like for each one it goes another 5 feet. I would say for like each 5 of them it goes another 5 feet.
Okay.
But yeah, the damage would stack
No.
like you think it would.
No, ma'am.
Yeah! I'm gonna find a dragon and just throw the whole bag of holding in its mouth.
Well, all the fire is contained within the bag.
I think the bag would burn.
Not from the inside.
Damn it.
So if a bag of holding is pierced or otherwise damaged, all of everything that's contained in it
Should we come up?
gets randomly teleported to a different plane, and then the bag just becomes useless.
Yeah, because the bag is like
Okay.
in a separate.
So don't get in the bag and then try and break out of it.
Right.
Gotcha. I will be in a different plane.
Well, there is
Oh.
a thing on it. If a creature is inside it, it can make a strength check to try and escape.
Okay.
But if you just like stab wildly. Yeah.
So it's not big enough to put like Kitty in it, right?
The mouth is like 5 feet.
But what if I were to like condense Kitty?
There is a whole Reddit thread about the math behind a bag of holding.
Yeah.
If I were to
It literally said in here for the bag of holding, like, there is a lot of debate around this, so just rule it however you want, basically.
Okay. Keith, just know that I plan on using Reduce on you at some point, putting you in the bag, and throwing you at someone.
Sounds good to me. As long as my damage doesn't decrease, I'm fine.
It does decrease by like one. It decreases by 1d4.
Can't you remove it as a bonus action?
No, I think it's just gotta last, or something like that. Or have someone steal it, and then we'll pierce them back, and you'll just like.
Probably down.
Shut up.
Yeah, it's 2 feet in diameter at the mouth and 4 feet deep. So
Okay.
he probably can't fit in there unless you shrink him.
Don't
Even shrunk, because it only halves their size.
His head can be sticking out.
His head could be sticking out. It's just a bag with a fucking horse head.
He's a centaur, so it's a human head.
But you don't.
Oh.
Shut up. Maybe he's wearing a mask.
Well, as a goblin, you're only 2 feet wide and 4 feet tall, so
Oh, I plan on getting in it at some point to hide.
You can make it into a necklace and have someone wear it around their neck.
Oh. I'm just sitting in the bag.
So yeah,
Just
Yeetle thanks you all again. He says,
Yeah.
I need to go make some sales. Hopefully the next time you see me, I'll have more rewards for you for helping me.
Yas-ho!
He ain't a hoe.
Yas, bitch!
He grabs his
Easy.
wagon and runs straight for the door and blows straight through the wall surrounding the door with the wagon.
Stop blowing holes in my ruddy laboratory!
He's already gone. Scooby-Doo smoke and everything. Just
Only
I don't know how they got it in here. man.
Only I can do that!
there were
Would
other
you like
doors
to
that you
start
guys
charges?
No, I'm just
I
getting my
didn't
idiot.
want to make relevant, but yeah.
The
What is it?
sassy over here is getting very sassy.
Yep. Y'all can part ways from here until Nassius calls you again.
I'm going to be working on my laboratory and doing experiments. You can join. I need test subjects. I will pay you handsomely in
Alchemist.
things. In alchemist fire. For every experiment you complete, I will let you drink one alchemist fire for another experiment.
I think
Just
I'm gonna stay here with Chase and oversee his
Make sure
laboratory
everything's
to
up
make
to
sure he
code.
doesn't break any city laws.
yeah.
I would never break a city law on purpose.
Yeah, that's why I'm here. So you don't do it on accident.
Quick, what's that over there?
A demerit, right there.
A demerit, that's what.
Would you attack me, Raegan Wolf, knowing that I, Raegan Wolf, was part of the Azorius Senate?
I mean, no, but I don't know how it happened.
Alright.
Justice!
Oh.
The lag on our own camera's great.
Yep. Put you guys in here at the end since I am recording it. So yeah, that's it.
That was good.
Yay!
I like setting things on fire.
And I will
Alright.
start working on the next one.
Yay!
Keith, you have to be able to work in 5 minutes.
I'm off today.
No, they called us. They're like, hey, you tell, we're just calling random numbers because this is Winn-Dixie and this is what we do. Can you tell
Actually.
Keith, I don't know his last name, but tell him he has to come to work early.
Alright. We'll see y'all later.
I'm gonna go poop.
Oh, by Chase.
Unneeded.
Yeah?